Ребят, по Харькову стреляют.
I woke up and I said, Pasha, wake up. I can hear the explosions. It was like, oh my God, what should we do? Where should we go? I can't believe that this is happening to me. We were living in the basement. We were like animals. Only feel that you're trapped and you can die any minute.
Alona, thanks again for joining us today. You have a remarkable story of seeking safety, finding the help that you need through JDC, and then choosing to give back to the community. First, I want to ask you, how does it feel when you watch this video and you remember everything what happened with you in Kharkiv? How do you feel yourself finding yourself again in very similar situation, but now in Poltava?
It's so hard. I'm so nervous. I'm sorry for that. Maybe I can make some mistakes during my speech. I even can hear my heart beats right now in my ears. And after that video, it was a deja vu for me. I even turned off my camera because my body began to shake. Poltava was a protected area since my family moved here from Kharkiv, and last week it was hit really hard. So it was really close to it was the nearest neighborhood actually. It was so unpredictable. We didn't have time even to hide. We just like heard that explosions, and it was kind of a flashback, to our apartment in February 22, when we were sleeping in our warm beds in Kharkiv, and we heard explosions, shattering windows, and misunderstanding what's going on. I feel the same right now. I still feel a taste of that fear again right now, even. It's hard to breathe. And when you know there is a high possibility that something heavy can fall right on your head or on your building, can smash you, you are not sure if you will survive, because you see this in the nearest neighborhood. And I'm not sure if I see my son's scared eyes or his face. It just like all of a sudden it started when you hear the shatterings or explosions or shootings, and you see the scared eyes of your son and his face, and you cannot predict next moment because somebody decided for me if I will be living. It scares me a lot. Now I do appreciate that I can call the Jewish community and get help of a therapist, because I couldn't resist all that scary thoughts again. I'm really grateful for group teenagers sessions for my son. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be a part of the community and receive that help, because I am not sure how it's hard. So.
Thank you, Alona, so much. What a terrible flashback. This is something what people shouldn't go through. I'm very sorry, and I admire your strength. I can imagine that events of last month have changed your sense of safety and stability, both personal and for the community. A lot has changed. Can you tell us something about this, about your sense of stability?
As you see, I don't have any sense of stability because even now, right now, I don't feel that I'm in a safe place. Like I used to think, like before this, what happened in Poltava on the 3rd September, I thought that everything is going to be fine and more or less okay, but now I feel the same. I already collected all the documents in a so-called safety bag. I keep it in my corridor. And now immediately when I hear the alert, air raid alert, we hide with my son, we hide in corridor. Because we really don't have a shelter, because it goes so fast. As I said, like you hear the alarm and the next time there are shootings or explosions, so you don't have time to hide, only just run to corridor and hide behind two walls. And the scariest that I heard from my son was, "Mom, you know, it's better to be dead immediately than be wounded or be taken from these rubbles without a leg, an arm, or with broken head." It really scares me, these thoughts. And maybe I agree with him. For me, it's better to die as fast as possible, but not, I realize that this is so real, that we are not in some kind of game, computer game, where everything is crushing on your head, the buildings are destroying, something is happening.
Thank you, Alona. You've been through so many things already, you and your son and all your family. What keeps you going? What brings you hope? What gives hope to you and your family in these terrible conditions?
I think I am a positive thinker anyway, how much scared I am, but I'm scared any moment recently. But anyway, I try to find positive thoughts to be a good example for my son, because I know how he is scared. So if I'm scared, he is scared, so it won't help anyhow. So I try to be strong inside of me, find these positive thoughts, say these thoughts to me and to my family. And no matter what happens, I think what motivates me to keep going, this is my goals. I have a lot of goals, and one of them is working actually in New York City as a translator for Ukrainians, and because I'm an English teacher, and I think this is the biggest goal that keeps me living. One day I will, for sure, I will be there in New York City. I will see that city. I will work there, and I will use my English, since I've been learning it for so long, like for more than 25 years. This is my biggest goal, and it keeps me living. And I would better die, but I would see New York City, and I would see USA. This is my dream. And another thing that helps me and keeps me going, this is the community and the huge support that I receive from Jewish community here, JDC support, and all that events, all that help that we receive, and every member of the community receives. There's so much. I am so appreciate that we could get money for food, money for renting the flat, being here, staying here as a shelter, for getting the opportunity to take care of our mental health, what we really need right now, especially. And I really appreciate the brightest moment, maybe, that we received. It was 3 weeks of a peace in winter camp, Sarvash. These were 3 weeks when we were not scared, and I saw in one place that JDC could collect the best people. I think I have never seen so hearted and kind people, never before, in one place. And in 3 weeks in Zarwash made us, me and my son, feel secure for at least for 3 weeks. It was amazing journey, and thank you for that. I will never forget that. I will never forget what they do for us.
Thank you, Alona, for this I'm sorry, amazing memories, and for your beautiful dreams. I wish all of them to come true. What message would you send to people around the world who are not in Ukraine? What would you like to tell them?
No, it tears me apart when I see people's indifference, when somebody tries not being involved. I guess those people will never understand when they don't hear the sirens, when how the walls are shaking, how the buildings are falling on people's heads. The screams of people under the rubble. But this is, it's hard to understand when you're not into this, when you're not here. But it's our routine already. And I wish the world be kinder. World, don't take your life for granted. Be grateful for everything that you have. You open your eyes in the morning, be grateful for that. You see a family, be grateful for that. For your friends, for your support, for community that you have. Well, and you understand how rich you are, how powerful you are. And people forget that they may lose this. You forgot to be grateful. You don't value the life and people around so much until you meet all this. And when people are dying and you see how is this happening just on your eyes, I want to remind you, the world, our life is very short and so precious. And we should be kinder. Don't take your life for granted. It's the biggest gift. Please be supportive. Take support, give support, volunteer, and just show your love and be kind to others. And the universe will take that from you and will give this love and kindness back to you. Because that you do for others, you do it for you, for yourself. This is the law I believe in. And the more you give to the world, the more you get back. Because we all like one. We are one. So please be supportive. Maybe not for the Ukrainians, but at least to your neighbor or somebody whom you see he needs your help right now. You can ask yourself, how can I help him? And it may be a very simple thing, like, how are you? I remember when everything started, we were sitting in the basement, how I was pleased when my friends texted me. Their words, how are you, Alona? Are you okay? I'm scared. I'm with you. This was the biggest love, the biggest impact that I could receive. And it's so simple to be kind. So be kinder, please. World, be kinder, please.
Thank you, Alona, for this powerful and meaningful message to all the world. And thank you for joining us here today. You have a truly remarkable story of seeking safety, find the help you need from the JDC, and then choosing to give back after receiving this important support. Your resilience and strength are truly inspiring.